name, Skip, I think. Well, even though I know you're not a Ram fan, we're going to try to convert you.
Okay, I want you to make your case on why the Rams are going to get it done Monday.
Are the Rams going to win this football game? Are they?
You tell me.
Of course they're going to win this football game. Of course the Rams going to win. Let me tell you why the Rams are going to win this football game. I told you this 2 years ago, Skip. We have the best running back in football in Todd Gurley. Even in spite of Jeff Fisher, I thought he still was the best player and the best running back. We showed it last year. He's showing it again this year. The way you beat the Kansas City Chiefs is keep their offense on the sideline. Mm-hmm. They're ranked 23rd against the rush. We have to have those 15-play drives, those 12-play drives. You have to keep Tyreek Hill. You have to keep Hunt. You have to keep Kelsey on the sideline. Most definitely, their best player is Mahomes. You want to keep him doing this with the clipboard, like, dang, when can I get on the field? Okay. That is the way that we beat the Kansas City Chiefs. And we have the offensive line to do it. Now, I got to say this, it's time for our defense to step up and start playing some real football. But for us offensively, that is how we beat the Kansas City Chiefs, is run the football with our best player, the MVP this year of the National Football League, Todd Gurley. Should be MVP. Should have got it last year, Skip. So I'm going with running the football.
What happened when the Rams went to New Orleans? I get foggy on my memory.
You know what? It was time. We lost the game. We're not going to win them all. But I'll say this much here.
The quarterback on the other team is really good, having maybe his greatest year ever.
Is the season over? Is it over?
No.
There we go. Keyword, it's not over yet.
I'm going to have to go against you. I'm going to have to take the Chiefs in this ball game because your defense, the last 3 games have been terrible. I expected them to play better, especially against Seattle. Seattle was able to run the ball with conviction, and then Russell had more time than I thought he would. I don't like the matchup with Tyreek Hill and Marcus Peters. You don't like that matchup either. But the thing is that what the Chiefs can do now that Justin Houston has come back, he, D Ford, and Chris Jones. Chris Jones is going to the Pro Bowl. He's probably going to be an all-pro DT. Because, man, he is unbelievable at collapsing the pocket inside. And the thing that the Rams, Sean McVay, he likes to push the ball down the field. In order to push the ball down the field, you need a lot of 5- and 7-step drops. Well, when you take those kind of drops, you give those defensive ends, Ford and Houston, an opportunity with Chris Jones collapsing the pocket inside. I think it'll be a high-scoring game. I think it'll be a close game, but it'll be high-scoring. But I'm gonna lean towards the Chiefs in this ball game. And Patrick Mahomes solidifies and put a little more distance between him and O'Breeze for that MVP.
Really? Distance? I don't think there's any distance. He's actually chasing
what does Vegas say? What does Vegas say, Skip Bayless? Who's the favorite to win the MVP? You like Vegas. What do they say?
What does QBR say? Drew Brees passed Patrick Mahomes.
You're that QBR thing.
So you're on yet another bandwagon. You have prematurely dug in on Patrick Mahomes, and it's still a whole lot of football.
Oh, you got the Rams? Do you got the Rams?
I got the Rams at home, and Las Vegas has the Rams because the bandwagon is rolling, the bettors bandwagon, because once it got moved from Mexico City to Los Angeles, it went from Rams by 2.5 to bet up to 3.5. And I think it will probably continue to go up a little bit.
Yeah, it's still true. It's a true home field now.
It is a true home field. There's something about Andy Reid teams I just don't buy. I can't completely, but maybe this kid is changing life in Kansas City.
He's the best quarterback Andy's had.
Okay. Well, I think Donovan McNabb was really good.
Not in year 2 like this, Skip.
Maybe not in year 2, but Donovan was playing at a very high level the year they went to the Super Bowl.
Skip, there's only been 3-4 guys that have numbers he's had through the first 10 games. I mean, let that sink in now.
Okay, but
those are just numbers.
What is Andy Reid's history of coaching? His teams are more finesse, and as it gets colder and colder and the hitting rises and rises, somehow they start getting punished down the stretch. They start to fade because they're not the most physical football team, because physicality prevails in December and January.
Well, and check down Alex.
Okay, well, he did have but check down has won a bunch of football games in his life, and they jumped out 5-0 last year. Then they lost 6 of 7. Then they sort of righted the ship and got it back on track. They won their last 4 last year, and then they lost to Marcus Mariota at home in the wild card.
Ain't no shame in losing to Marcus.
Okay.
Yeah, you saw what he did to you-know-who?
Torch Belichick.
Yeah, see, you see it? He punished
Belichick guy, not Brady, but Belichick.
He criticized Andy Reid for losing to Marcus Mariota.
I believe that when Patrick Mahomes is on the football field, that they're going to get after him in ways he hasn't been gotten after yet. And I believe those 2 inside rushers who are just absolute beasts.
They are.
With you added Fowler off the edge, and you know what? He's pretty good. I don't know if he'll ever quite live up to his draft status.
No,
what was he like?
Third overall.
Yeah. But you know what? I saw flashes. I know he had some stupid penalties and he gets to lose it. Okay, I got it. That's who he is. But he also was disruptive down the stretch of that game. And I think you have an edge rusher you did not have before. And I think that's going to really tell the tale in this game. You lost Cooper Kupp, who's a possession receiver who's pretty good. You know, he's pretty valuable.
Did a great job complimenting Cooks and Robert Woods.
Listen, every time I turn on my TV and watch Robert Woods, he gets better and better. He has some TO in him because he just runs angry to me. He plays with that sort of ferocity that TO was just like playing with rage. I don't know what, but I like him.
What if I told you that the Buffalo Bills had Robert Woods?
They did.
And Marquise Goodwin.
Yep.
And they let them both go.
Okay, well, what's that say about the Bills?
Okay, we talk about and they had Nathan Peterman.
But they didn't have Sean McVay. That's the difference. They didn't have coach.
Dallas could have had it.
Yeah, but we had Sean McVay. You know, and I do agree. I agree with you that Fowler's doing a very good job for a guy who's came in for 2 weeks, and we needed that. We need that edge rush. I think that's one thing that's been missing for us. I mean, we play that 3-4 defense, and that's made for the backers to make the plays. That's one thing where we're really hurting at. But for our offense, I still believe that we'll be able to run the football against the Kansas City Chiefs. We're still, and I think Colorado Springs, practicing up there. I think when we come back, one thing about a defensive line and a defense, if you run the football enough, all of a sudden, you know this. It's like, man, can't y'all stop them up there? Man, come on, make some tackles. And that's what we're looking for on Sunday. I believe that the Rams will play to me, we haven't played a very good football game in weeks. I mean, like, all the way around. Yeah, I mean, all the way around. Like, really good. Like you say, okay, I feel good about this game. Even though we won the game last week, I didn't feel good. But I'd rather lost the game than to lose Cooper Kupp, to be honest with you. But that's football. We won the football game. But Monday night, we haven't had a Monday night football game, I think, since 1985 here. So Monday night in L.A., I think will be a big game for the Los Angeles Rams. And thank you, Skip, for going with my Rams. I told you, we're going to make you undercover Rams.
Will the Ram ambassador be front and center on Monday night?
Would you like to go? Would you like to go to the game? It's my guess.
It's too late for me.
I'll go.
Come on, Jenny. Come go to the game. I know Shannon not going to go.
Man, Jenny, you're just all about it.
Come on, Jenny. Jenny's going to.
I got to take advantage of this.
Let me know, Jenny, if you
It's
want
a big game. Two teams, 9-1.
But you're going to roam the sidelines, right?
You can roam with me.
Just wait. You'll see Eric and I.
Me and Jenny walking down the sideline.
I need to be in the suite. I need to get some food.
Okay. Thank you for joining us. We wish you luck on Monday. We'll see. All right. Will the feud continue between Kevin Durant and Draymond Green?